So what does a wall beard trimming kit have to do with 3D printing? Stay tuned and I'll explain. So I've had this wall beard trimming kit for about 2 years now, and it's probably the best trimmer I've ever owned. The primary reason is the battery. So unlike other trimmers I've had in the past, the battery on this one seems to last for an incredibly long time without needing to be recharged. And the trimmer itself does a fantastic job. Now, you can probably tell that I keep my beard very short. Some would even say that it's nothing more than a stubble. But honestly, that's the way I like it. So in order to keep it looking this way, I need to use the shortest clip for the trimmer. Now, the trimmer itself is built really well. However, the clips that it came with are not good at all. They're made of cheap plastic that is really made to break very quickly. And the clip that I use is even worse because it's made of this really soft plastic. Now I can sort of understand why they would use soft plastic, probably to keep it feeling good against the skin. But honestly, it's really fragile and it's not going to last at all. And I knew that when I bought the trimmer. The first thing that came to my mind was, this thing is going to break. Now, this is where 3D printing becomes important, because a while back, one of the teeth on the clipper that I use, the clipper guard that I use, broke off, and then more recently, another one of the teeth broke off, and this basically means that the clip is completely unusable. There's no way for me to use it. It just doesn't work, and it doesn't actually clip on to the trimmer properly now. So it's gone. Now, you would think that I would be able to easily buy a replacement, right? But while you would think that, it's not the case. So I looked around, and while there are trimmer clips available for sale, an exact replacement for the clip guard that I need just doesn't seem to be available for purchase anywhere. And I really looked. Now, this is really unfortunate because other than the broken clip, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the trimmer. It works well, and it would be a complete waste to just throw it out and buy another one because this one little part is broken. But unfortunately, this is what I would need to do if it wasn't for 3D printing. Now, the first thing that I thought when it broke was that I could design one maybe and print it out on my 3D printer, and this is completely doable. It would take me a bit of time to design one, but it would be doable, and I thought maybe in the process of designing one I would learn a few things about computer-aided design. So I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to design one. But after thinking about it for a bit, it occurred to me that maybe somebody else already designed one, and I should look on the various sites that have STL files available for download, and maybe I would find the clip that I need. So this is exactly what I did. I went out, did a bit of research, and lo and behold, it didn't take me long to find the exact clip guard that I actually need for this trimmer. So I printed it out and put it on the trimmer, and it fit absolutely perfectly. And I tried it out, and it works really well. In fact, I would say that it works even better than the original clip. because it's more robust and it just trims the beard better than the original. So I was really very happy with what I found and the fact that my 3D printer came to the rescue and made it possible for me to keep on using this trimmer that works perfectly, except for the fact that this small little plastic bit broke. So there you have it. I got 3D printing to save me a lot of money. 3D printing came to the rescue, and if it wasn't for the ability to 3D print, I would need to go out and buy a whole new trimmer. And this particular trimmer is actually quite expensive. It's not cheap. At minimum, it would cost me about $80 Canadian to replace it. But instead, I was able to print a new clip guard for a whopping 9 cents, which means that I was able to save myself $79.91. And I think that's pretty good. And on top of that, I'm not buying into the disposable culture mentality that seems to be really prevalent these days. In my opinion, it's much better to fix it than to nix it. And that's what I did. I didn't throw away a perfectly good trimmer and buy a brand new one because I didn't need to with my 3D printer. So now there's one less thing going into the landfill. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this little rant about 3D printing and how good it is, and by the way, the reason I made the video is because I've had people tell me 3D printing is useless. There's absolutely no reason to get a 3D printer, but I beg to differ. This is one example where 3D printing really comes in handy and helps prevent throwing away something that could be fixed. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this short video, remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Doing so will be extremely helpful and very much appreciated. So until next time, take care and go fix something with your 3D printer. Bye-bye.